Hello, everyone. My name's Wilhelm. Um, I'm here live on a Sunday morning. I hope there's some people who are awake. I mean, it's 10:13 a.m., so it's pretty late in the morning. But I mean, some people go to church, and some people go for walks and runs and other things that make them a whole person, which is always good. You gotta be a whole person. Um, but I just wanted to hop on here really quick. It's going to be a short video today, um, because I had some sad news, and I know I'm news is usually good when it's happy, but sad news too is also something you got to share with people. Good morning, Natasha. Hi. Um, Good to see that you're up here on a Sunday morning. Uh, so yeah, my sad news is oh, Schrodinger's over there. He distracted me for a second. My sad news is that Fringe has been officially postponed. Well, they said canceled, but I want to just reframe that as being postponed until next year because Fringe just happens every year. So if they skip a year, then it's not canceled. It's still there. It's just happening later. Um, the official notice came out this week that they're unable to do some sort of modified Fringe festival, and I understand that. I understand that because this pandemic is serious business, and you got to take appropriate precautions. And one of the things I love about Fringe is how they just pack everybody into those little uh, tiny venues. Well, not all of them are tiny. Some of them are big, but they've gotten bigger over the years for sure. I remember one venue. They nicknamed it the sweat box because you just pack everybody in there, and it was August, so it was really hot with the stage lights and all that. And but yeah, that kind of venue just wouldn't work with the pandemic because it's dangerous. There's no cure for it. If you get it, you're going to be in for a rough ride. So we got to take precautions and avoid getting sick. And you can't do that with close quarters. So although I'm very sad, I understand this decision. I've I've been grieving in my own way over the last little bit. I've been watching the TV show The Office nonstop since I heard the news. I don't know if you'll notice my hair is a little flyaway because essentially I haven't slept in I think 48 hours. No, 72. I've lost my capacity to do math. But watching The Office just makes me feel good. And when you're sad, it's important to do things that make you feel good. And for me, it was watching The Office nonstop. I haven't really been eating all that well. I It's been tough. It's been tough. I've been still drinking water. I mean, I need to survive. Self-care is important, but it's also just good to grieve. People just sometimes want to avoid grieving because they consider those emotions to be negative or bad, but they're just emotions. They're not charged with any goodness or badness. They're just emotions that you have to feel and then process and move on. And I think it's important that we all move on. Just like Jim moved away from Pam to Stanford. That was a tough time. They came back together. I mean, spoiler alert. But they moved on for a little bit and they came back, which is what Fringe is going to do. Fringe moved on temporarily, but it's going to come back because Fringe is like Jim and Pam. It's forever and it belongs together with the audience and Fringe and the artists. Um, yeah, that's the big news. I don't have very anything else to say. I I've finally decided to get out of the house, and my my binge watching of The Office is over. I think I'm through the worst of it right now. Um, Maybe I'll take a quick nap. But my friend Roberta from my gingivitis support group um, has twin siblings, and there's a an outdoor socially distanced birthday party that I'm already late for. So I'm going to head to that, and I just wanted to say everyone that when you get bad news, it's okay to grieve, work through, do whatever self care you feel is appropriate for the time, and then move on. Process that grief and move on. And that's what I've done, and I hope that you will do that too. Um, Find whatever makes you happy and do that thing, and be kind to yourself. And we'll get through this together. It's tough. No one's been through a pandemic. I mean, there was one in 1918, but that was over 100 years ago. So if you went through that, then congratulations for surviving it and also for being over 100 years old. That's pretty exceptional in both cases. But yeah, I hope everyone has a wonderful Sunday and take care of yourself. I'm doing that as well, and uh, have a good day. This is Wilhelm saying I'll see you next time. Hopefully I'll have better news for you, but maybe not, because life is like that. You just roll with the punches and get towards real. I think that's Van Halen. I don't know why those lyrics popped into my head. Anyway, that's a good note to get on those. That's a good note to get on with our Sundays. You gotta roll, roll, roll with the punches and get towards real. Okay, where's the end button? I gotta do that thing where it says, "Are you sure?" And I've just clicked it, and I am sure. Have a great Sunday, everyone. I clicked end. Did it end?